All right, Sean. Dallas Cowboys fans. Ezekiel Elliott has finally got extended by the Dallas Cowboys. Sean, your boy finally got paid. He got paid, Sean.
I
Now,
know, man.
dude,
Oh my god.
bro, 6 years.
I feel like I'm still trying to wake up fully to this, man.
6 years, $90 million. $50 million of
Yeah.
that will be guaranteed. Are you serious?
You know what? I like it. I like it. He deserves it. He deserves to be the highest paid, and he's not. It's not like he's getting paid drastic amount of money. He's not getting paid 17 million or 18 million per year. It's 15.
That's crazy, man. That's a crazy amount of money. He wanted to be the highest paid running back in NFL history. Well, now he is. Now he's the highest paid running back in NFL history. Is Zeke worth that amount of money? I mean, this is more than Todd Gurley, and I didn't think he was going to get Todd Gurley money. $45 million guaranteed he got. This is $50 million. That's crazy for a running back.
Yeah, it is crazy, but look at the numbers that he's putting up compared to Todd Gurley, and of course he deserves to get paid more. What are the numbers?
So look,
I think it showed
since entering the league, since 2016. 28 different times he's had 20 plus carries in a game. 28 times with 20 plus carries since 2016. That is 11 more than the next rusher in the NFL. He has rushed 4,048 yards since 2016. The second most would be Gurley at 3,441 yards. He's got a lot of carries.
Yes, he has. 600 more yards than Todd Gurley. This guy deserves to be paid more than Todd Gurley. Now, everybody thought he was going to get paid 17. He's wanting 17 million, but it looked like looking at what he got, he just really wanted more guaranteed money.
Right.
Which makes sense for a running back, right? Because this guy's getting 300 plus carries a year. He's getting a lot of wear and tear. We're fucking running him more than any other running back, as you just said. So, getting more guaranteed money, making sure that he got paid. That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm. Now, why did he decide to do this now when he had 2 years left on his rookie contract? 2 years.
Well, looking at it is just a simple fact of you want to get paid now, especially because I think this was a situation of he looked at the roster and looked at, okay, Dak is coming up for a contract due. Amari Cooper is coming up for a contract due. He wants to go ahead and make sure he gets his money.
Yeah.
Because depending on what happened with Dak and all these other guys, what if there's not enough guaranteed or salary cap to sign him?
Oh, and he also understands that the Dallas Cowboys going in 2019 are one of the top contenders to go to the Super Bowl and win the entire thing. Without Ezekiel Elliott, I don't think that's true about the Dallas Cowboys. Look, don't get me wrong. Yes, I know your defense is pretty damn good. Not as good as some others. And look, Dak Prescott looked pretty damn good, especially late in the year. I thought he was very impressive. Amari Cooper, what a resurgence of Amari Cooper's career when he went to the Dallas Cowboys. And Tony Pollard, he looked amazing in the preseason. But Ezekiel Elliott, it's a whole different animal. The offense runs through Zeke. So I think he knew that without him, they're not going to the Super Bowl. They're not going to beat a team like the Saints or the Chicago Bears or any of those other teams or go into the Super Bowl and win the entire thing. There's no fucking way. He knew that.
No. I even said that. Like I felt like, the first 3 weeks of the regular season, a little bit of easy, right? We had the Giants, we had the Redskins, and the Dolphins. I was like, okay, if this holdout bleeds into the regular season, we can survive. But after that, we won the division last year. We're facing all number one teams. We're facing the Rams, Saints, your Bears. We're facing all good teams. We have a tough schedule this year. We play New England Patriots. We play a lot of good defenses too. So it's like we can't not have our best player on the team not there.
Right.
So he changes the whole dynamic of the offense. The play action is huge for Dak Prescott with him there, which opens it up for Amari Cooper down the field and Michael Gallup. Oh, dude. I feel like this is a great signing. It wasn't too much more than Gurley. Gurley was making about $14.3 million per year on average, right? So I look at this as that's not that much of an increase, $15 million per year. Obviously, you got a lot more guaranteed, but I think this is a great deal for the Cowboys and great for Ezekiel.
Right. Now, he's still under, with that rookie contract, he was still owed $3.8 million in 2019, $9 million in 2020. So, in total, it's 8 years, over $100 million. 8 years for a fucking running back?
Yeah. But you know what? You know why? It's because we have one of the best offensive lines. And don't forget last night or during the day yesterday, we re-signed Lyle Collins, and we're pretty much locked. Our offensive line is locked up for years to come. And that's going to make it easier on Ezekiel Elliott, right? Yeah, he gets a lot of carries, but he doesn't take a lot of huge hits from D linemen because we have a great offensive line. So even though I know that looks crazy, like you really want to keep a running back for 8 more years, like usually they wear down late in their career, but with this good of an offensive line,
he'll be 31 years old.
Having Zeke, it changes.
He'll be 31 years old by the time this contract's done.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of running backs after 30 do much unless your name is Adrian Peterson, right? But if anybody, Ezekiel Elliott could be that guy.
With the amount of carries that he gets?
With that great offensive line, I think he could. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be putting up the same numbers, right? But I still think he's going to be manageable. I think he's still going to be a top 10 back in the league, even later in his career.
Now, okay.
As long as we have a good of offensive line as we have right now.
All right, so they extend Zeke. You guys also recently extended D-Law, 5 years, $101 million. Jalen Smith, 5 years, $64 million. Lyle Collins, 5 years, $50 million. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott, your quarterback, right now he's set to make $2 million this year. Amari Cooper, he's on his 5th-year option. He's going to make $13.9 million this year. What do you do with Dak and Amari Cooper? Because you know what? There are people out there who would say, you know what? Let Zeke walk. Trade his ass. Just get him out of here. Running backs are a dime a dozen these days, especially behind your offensive line. And they'd much rather go sign Dak Prescott, the quarterback, or Amari Cooper, because it's easier to find the running back as opposed to the quarterback. So what's going to happen with Dak and Amari?
I think the Cowboys are working towards a deal to get them re-signed too. Now, Dak is going to be very interesting. I don't see a contract extension being done this year, unless because this is tough because everything that happened with Jared Goff yesterday, right? He's getting paid about 33 point something million per year with his new contract, and a lot of people are thinking Dak wanted more than that. Well, Jared Goff took his team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think he's worth that money.
Technically, I'm looking at it.
I don't know about Dak.
Yeah. I'm looking at Dak, you haven't taken us to the Super Bowl yet. I don't think you should get paid more than a guy that took his team to the Super Bowl and Jared Goff, right? So I'm wondering if Dak is going to try to hold out, or not hold out, but wait until the end of the season, see how he does this year and maybe capitalize on it, or should he go ahead and sign for about $32 million a year, which is what everybody said that they're trying to range at. So I think it's going to be fun because you got to also remember, with these contracts and stuff like that. Now we're going to find out the details, more of the details of the Zeke extension soon, and they're going to find out if it's front loaded or how it's all going to play out. But that's going to really determine how much cap we have and stuff like that. But it's still doable to be able to re-sign Dak and Amari Cooper from what the Cowboys have been doing, because what they've done with these contracts have actually been really impressive to me. I was not even I did not think anything in my mind that they could re-sign all these players and make it work.
Who's more placeable to the Dallas Cowboys offense, Zeke or Dak?
See, that's tough because, like you said, running backs are coming out of college. Like, you could get so many good running backs, third round, third round a few years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Or fourth round. I can't remember, third or fourth round. You got David Montgomery in the mid rounds, third round. So it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's tough. But Ezekiel Elliott's on a different level than those guys. Let's get real here. But Dak, it's like I know people shit on Dak, but it's so hard to find a quarterback that's not going to turn over the ball like he does and manage the game. Like a lot of people forget that Dallas went through that quarterback carousel before Romo got there and solidified that position. So that's a real tough situation to really say. I think they both benefit each other. But if I had to say just from from the college perspective, what I've been seeing out of college, it'd be easier to replace a running back like Zeke than it is a quarterback, just because of what we've been seeing over the last so many years with all these running backs coming out of college and looking great in the NFL.
All right, man. Maybe you're right. I don't know. We'll see. I just really liked what I saw from Tony Pollard, and I bet he's probably thinking, damn, I could have had a shot week 1. Ezekiel Elliott, he's going to play week 1, right? I mean, there's just no way they gave him this $50 million contract extension, guaranteed money, and they're going to say, well, let's just sit out week 1, and we'll get you going week 2 or 3. Fuck that. You roll his ass out of there week 1 against the New York Giants.
Oh, he's playing. He's playing. They said he's going to be practicing today. He's going to be – now, the press conference for the whole signing and everything's not going to happen until tomorrow because Jerry and Steven are in New York ringing the bell at the stock exchange. So until they get back, that's not going to happen. So, but he's going to be practicing today because remember, it's not like he's not on contract, right? They're not going to sign the extension until probably tomorrow and get all that finalized. But he's still under contract, so he can still practice. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be at practice tomorrow or today, and he's going to be good to go Sunday. I saw a report that they said he's going to get 20 to 25 reps come game 1, week 1, which is perfect. And Tony
20 to 25 carries?
Yes, 25 to 25 reps.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask. In one of my fantasy leagues, I drafted Zeke at the 5th spot. I took a risk, but I drafted him. Now, I'm wondering, is Zeke week 1 against the Giants, is he going to look rusty? Is he going to, have to shake off the cobwebs to get things going? Because he's hitting the ground running as soon as he come to week 1.
I can understand why people might say that, right? People might be like, well, he hasn't played at all in the preseason. More than likely, I didn't see him playing that much in the preseason. I don't think he would have. Because why? This guy gets so many carries already in the regular season. Don't put him out there in the preseason. Don't take a chance for him getting hit. I don't think he was going to play at all in the preseason. The Cowboys said that they had no concerns. Even if he would have came back after a couple weeks in the preseason, they probably wouldn't have played him. They were not concerned at all regarding the reps he needs because it's Ezekiel Elliott, man. He doesn't need those reps, right? He's gotten plenty of looks behind that offensive line. He knows all of them. Now, obviously, the rust is going to play a factor because no matter how much you're in shape, football shape is completely different. Okay. But I think this is the thing. With Zeke, he's one of those running backs that he gets better as the game goes on, right? Because he's pounding that fucking rock. So the more the game goes on, the more the rust falls off, the better he's going to be. And like I said, our offensive line is going to be creating some big gaps.
All right. Well, Delano here in the live chat, he says, wouldn't it be funny if the Dallas Cowboys give Zeke all this money and then they miss the playoffs? Because
the playoffs are going to win the division.
It's possible that the Philadelphia Eagles, who are a really damn good team, that they win the division. And because the NFC is so stacked, you win 9-10 games, that might not be enough for a wild card spot. It's possible.
No, we're going to win the division. Okay, we are going to win the division, so we're automatically locked in for the playoffs. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the Eagles are a top competitor, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. But we win the division. I'm fully confident with Zeke back. Our defense, I see a good competition between the Eagles, but I think we're going to win the division and make the playoffs. And even if not, we could still win 10 games and make the playoffs 10 to 12 games, and I think we're in.
Okay. Well, Ezekiel Elliott extended.
We'll see.
6 years, $90 million. He's going to be with the Cowboys for 8 years. $50 million guaranteed. Is Ezekiel Elliott worth it? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
And also, how far do you think the Dallas Cowboys go now that Ezekiel Elliott is signed? He's ready to go. How dangerous are the Dallas Cowboys in 2019? Can they go all the way to the damn Super Bowl? We'll find out. Let us know in the chat.
Super Bowl.
Sean, I bet you're going to just be giddy all fucking day. Yeah. All right.
Let's go, baby. All the way to the Super Bowl, Cowboys. Let's go.
All right. We'll see you guys later in the season.